Hi, this is Lou Agave of Long Island Lou Tequila on Facebook and the web. Thanks for looking at my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Today, you can't take it with you. This is Tequila XQ Anejo. So Tequila XQ Anejo, it's the Grand Reserver. Here's the Mexican tax stamp right there. And this baby came out of NOM 1522. Now, there's been 3 NOMs. The most recent, 1499, started off in 1360. So this is the 1522 NOM. And it's cooked in an autoclave, high pressure, roller mill, double distilled in stainless steel. Okay, so we're going to check this out. At one time, Z was selling it, but really you can't get this anymore. Pretty much, they're collector's items. There was other versions to go along with this, but this is the famous XQ. It was sitting up on my shelf for the longest time. Let's open it up and give it a shot. Okay. Gave it a little nick earlier to make it easy to come off, and here it is. So, never had this before, ever. And I don't know what happened here, but it looks like the cork, yeah, separated and came off and cracked. It's been around for a while. This is kind of old. So what I'm going to do is a little surgery, and I'm going to show you how you do that. So it's actually good to show you how you do this when these things happen. Kind of blow out the residue. This is what I do. The loose particles. You take a cheap $2 corkscrew. Okay? The trick is, these are old corks in old bottles. You get this with Chinaco and other brands. So you try to get it in there. See, you're going to spill some possibly, but you want to be able to pull out the majority of this without dropping it inside. But you know what? Sometimes this is what happens. This thing is really disintegrated. So it's not going to come out the way I wanted it to. Now, at this point, we're going to pop it in. So we're going to have floaties, but you're not going to see them because you can't see through the bottle. So I'll have a little bit in the mouth. What can you do? So here we go. We're going to use this glass today, and we're going to pour this in, and look at that. No floaties at all. That's a nice clean pour. I think not that much really fell in. A lot of it is here on the table. So we're going to check this out. Oh, that's kind of a nice nose, actually. I never really heard too many great things about this as actual quality. But this doesn't smell bad at all. Not a lot of agave notes, you know. Basically a lot of oak. But some caramel and vanilla, but balanced. Not overwhelming, you know, not out of proportion. Tiny bit of spice. It's kind of light and mellow, to be honest with you. I mean, there was a seal on it. I had sliced it before the shoot. So it was tight. It was sealed. Just disintegrated pulling out. That's all. Excuse me. It's got a little alcohol. I would say the caramel pops out a lot more on taste. Yeah, the spices are still there, but not that much. It's basically caramel and vanilla at this point with oak. Those are really the 3 flavors. But it's mild. So I would call this a mild añejo for people that are wondering. It's not really that dark. Now, where do you hear this? This is a combination of French cask, American ex-bourbon, and Mexican Encino barrels. So that's what this is, okay? So this is a nice little mixture of all those things. You know, it really does have a nice smell. A little honey, the spices there, the caramel, and the oak. It's mild, it's mellow, it's not overpowering. You know, this tastes pretty good. This really drinks nice. So the 1522 version, as I said, there's been 3. I mean, I would give this on Tequila Matchmaker, really, I'd give it an 80, 81. I'd give it an 81. So, guys, pop open your treasures. Look at this. And not all the time are they going to come out without the cork disintegrating, as you've seen. This happens a lot in other bottles, Chinaco, etc., the older ones, when you have the old cork. But a lot of times, 95% of the time, this works. You just get it in there and you gently pull it straight out. This time, half of it came out, half of it went in. You can't take it with you. Enjoy your stuff while you're here, while you got it. Agave.